Hello everybody and welcome to Juicing with Kellie Fenili. Now today the ingredient that I have for you is actually for beaten cramps. You want to get rid of them, you're feeling a little bit queasy. This ingredient will actually help you to either reduce or eliminate the way you feel. Now on the table I have cucumbers. I have actually half of a cucumber. I have 4 carrots. I have parsley. I have the ginger here, and I have 1 green apple, and I have the beets. Now with the beets, I actually got the beets that had the greens attached to it as well, but I separate them. I cut them off. And here I have parsley that's in it, and I also have spinach. Now with everything combined, it's a great combination. Reduce your pain and help everything going. I will give you the specific ingredients a little bit later. Now I'm not going to be juicing everything here. I will be juicing the harder stuff like the cucumbers, the carrot, the apple, and the base of the beet in the juicer, and with the leaves I will be blending them today, so you actually get to see me use both items. So let's get to it. I don't have to actually cut the carrots because they fit right into the juicer, but if you have a juicer that don't, you can just slice the top of it. Bad practice, so used to it, but you shouldn't really cut it in the palm of your hands because you don't want to cut yourself, right? But you can go ahead. Once you have them sliced, which they can actually fit, so let's stop wasting time. The moment I turn this juicer on, you're not going to hear me. So when you're going out to buy a juicer, you can see the type of juicer that you want. One that is either silent, or not that you really want to pick one that makes noise, but you know what I mean. There's another video that I have with helping you to select the type of juicer that you would like, depending on the lifestyle that you have and how busy you are. Maybe you prefer a blender that actually works. You just throw everything in, it's a cup full, and you can use that. Alright, let's get to the juicing. Like I said, you won't be able to hear me once this is on, so enjoy a little bit of chronics. Okay, so I actually changed the containers because I wanted you to see how gorgeous the color looks. I don't really use this as much because I don't want to waste what's coming out. I try to keep it in this container. Everything is juiced inside of it, and when I blend, I'll pour it over. You'll see me as I go through the stages, and that's a lot of carrot juice. What I'm making here is actually 2 servings, so by the time I'm done, you'll have 16 ounces for each, so therefore you'd have them for the morning and for the afternoon if you're drinking it twice per day. Okay, now let's continue on with the cucumbers. Next up on the list, we have the beets that we want to do. So, as I stated before, if you have a juicer that can actually fit it, you can just drop it into your juicer and you'll be good to go. Or you can actually slice it. Carry me go on. Alright, so now that we have our beets all nicely chopped up, we're going to drop them in the juicer. It is so gorgeous over here. Smells great as well. Now, this is the remaining of the beets. The only portion that I'm actually going to blend are the stems from it. You see, that looks like vampire teeth, doesn't it? Okay. Now I'm going to add the ginger in. Now, sometimes when I'm done juicing, I'll look into it to see if there are like chunks that went through that didn't actually juice, and I'll either transfer it to my blender and have it blended up, because I literally just don't want to get rid of anything. I want everything to go right into my glass and I can drink it down. That also goes if you don't want to juice. You can blend everything and make it really creamy, or I should say just thick and nice, which that's how I do it majority of the time, but not everybody likes it that way. Some people just prefer to have the juice itself, but you don't want to miss out on all the nutrients that you can get from the fruits and the vegetables that you're combining. Now the next step is to blend the leaves into the blender. Now of course you can't just put them in dry and they will blend. You'll actually need some kind of liquid. That's where this section comes in. That way you don't waste anything at all. So over here, I will actually put my leaves in. That's the parsley. Spinach. My bad. No, me I thought about, don't it? Yeah. Spinach. Now the parsley. And yes, everything has been washed. I wash the leaves. You have to make sure you clean them out. And especially if they're organic, you might end up seeing 1 or 2 bugs, depending on where you buy your produce. Wash them out. Stuff it in. You get every little thing inside of your blender. Everything. Drain it out. Make sure everything comes out of it. And to reduce the mess, you want to keep this on here because it will still drip. Or some of it on the... Isn't that colorful and nice? Oh, I can't wait to have it. It looks delicious. Now, like I said, I usually look inside to see if there are any chunks inside that's left. And if there is, I would just pop it in here. And of course, the ones that you expect will be the ginger, but it's the skin of the ginger, which is not anything. Everything else, which I'm still going to put it in here because I want to have that extra taste of ginger. And this is what the trash looks like. See? Now, I bake a whole lot. So, with this, I'm still not going to waste it. I'll actually put it together with some flour, maybe egg if I want egg in the ingredients at the time, a little baking powder, and blend all of that up, or mix it all up, I should say. And once I have it all mixed up, pop it in the oven, and I have me a nice fruity cake or veggie cake, depending on what I'm making. Alright, so let's move along and get this blended. Give thanks and praises. Alright folks, let's get blending. Delicious. Let's give it a little bit more blend so that all the greens is actually blended out, and I like using a straw sometimes. So you want to make sure that once you're sucking up through that straw, you don't have anything stopping it. For the remainder of it in here, you see how that looks? All nice. It's delicious. Alright, that's that. Now this ingredient actually calls for mint. You can blend the mint in it. If you don't have mint, you can actually get the substitute of the peppermint, essence of peppermint. And you can just put a dabble in it, well, a drop. That's piece and say, my week, I should have opened it before, don't it? But anyhow, it's not opening. I don't know why. It's just not opening. So, being that I can't get it open, I'll open it a little bit later. Even though I'm still trying to get it open, it's not working. However, you can blend it or you can add some mint to it. And cheers! That is delicious. Now you see me chewing. The purpose of that is recommended that you actually, your first sip, you chew it. That way the temperature of the liquid will go with your body, and it's not a whole shock to your body once you have that going. It's a whole motion and then a chain link of everything going down, and super healthy, super nice. You were just tuned in to Juicing with Kellie Fenili. That's Fiwi Juicing, Yard Girl, Wagwan. Want everybody to get healthy, you understand? This ingredient, you will definitely find it underneath this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and you can get your own t-shirt, Fiwi Juicing with Kellie Fenili, and you can also have your name embroidered underneath it. Mwah! Love you very much. Tune in. See you next time.